The ZEX wet injected nitrous system is for 2005 to 2010 GTs, and it's gonna be something that you should check out if you're looking for affordable horsepower gains from an easy to install, complete nitrous kit that gives you a range of 75 to 175 horsepower jets for a stock or mildly modified car. This is designed to work with the stock fuel rails and stock fuel system, so if you have a lot of modifications already, you should consider a fuel pump upgrade because you'll want to make sure that you aren't starving your engine of fuel while spraying. And if you want to use those larger jets, you'll need to consider upgrading anyway, depending on your setup. A lot of people say that nitrous offers you the best bang for your buck if you're looking for a big horsepower increase, and there are a few different ways that you can go with nitrous. This particular kit comes with 75, 100, 125, 150, and 175 jets. It's throttle position sensor activated and it's a wet system. This is a very comprehensive kit that comes with everything that you'll need for an easy, clean, and straightforward install that's well done with no corners cut. I'm going to call this install a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter because you do need some basic wiring knowledge to get it done. You can plan on spending about a half a day in the garage. Before we really look at this specific kit further, I can start with a basic overview of a wet versus dry nitrous system, just so you can make sure a wet system like this one is right for you. A wet nitrous system gets its fuel from a connection to the engine's fuel system. In this case, the stock fuel rail. The fuel spray is directly fed into the nitrous nozzle. A dry nitrous system will inject enrichment fuel, or the extra fuel that you're going to need to burn the extra oxygen from the nitrous, through the engine's own fuel injectors, not the nitrous nozzle. So looking at your jetting options right away, since that's one of the main concerns here, the kit is going to include 75, 100, 125, 150, and 175 shot jets. So you do have a few different options when it comes to jets, but just know that you can't go lower than a 75 shot with this kit. And keep in mind that you might need some other fuel components if you wanted to run those larger jets, but that's all going to come down to your setup and what your tuner says. This kit does give you more jetting options than others out there, but there is a nitrous outlet system that'll give you a 200 horsepower jet if you really wanted to get crazy. One thing that's different about this kit is that it includes a nitrous management unit. So the wet system connects to the fuel rail system and controls the amount of both fuel and nitrous through the management unit. ZEX does this because they say it helps to control the fuel atomization and ultimately the power that you gain from the nitrous. What's really nice about this is that the major components of this kit, the solenoids, electronic throttle switch, etc., are contained in one enclosure, which makes for a plug-and-play install. This means you won't need a mounting bracket, or you won't have to adjust the placement of your switch to make it work right, since you won't be using a throttle arm activated micro switch. The way that this system works is through active fuel control that'll automatically adjust the nitrous fuel enrichment with bottle pressure. This helps keep things safe when you're running nitrous and gives a little bit more engine protection. This system activates at wide open throttle, so the system monitors the TPS voltage to make sure that the nitrous is introduced at the right time. You'll have one wire that clips onto the TPS output voltage wire. It'll read the TPS voltage signal and send it to a programmable electronic switch that engages and disengages the system based off of a predetermined voltage threshold. And when talking about fuel atomization, this system has an injector nozzle with a little bit of a different design. Two features of this nozzle are its fuel transfer tube and the fact that it's self-adjusting in a sense. The fuel transfer tube injects the enrichment fuel directly into the outer edge of the nitrous plume. The nitrous gas shears the fuel away from the tube, atomizing it to a finer degree than other designs can. This technique helps with fuel distribution from cylinder to cylinder and ultimately offers better engine protection. The transfer tube is also self-adjusting, meaning that it self-adjusts to the bottle pressure. The way that it works is that a vacuum is created as the nitrous is sprayed across the tube opening. As the bottle pressure goes up, so does the gas speed and vacuum level. The increase in vacuum pulls more fuel out of the nozzle, which helps steer clear of going lean. Looking at the individual components, this is a big kit and I don't have everything out on the table here, but it is going to include everything that you need to get this installed. This is a 10-pound bottle, but it'll arrive to you empty, just so you guys know. You'll get your bottle clamps, the nitrous nozzle, your hose assemblies, fuel jets, a wiring harness, all of your hardware and fittings, and your switch cover. Like I said earlier, this system is going to be used with the stock fuel rails and it needs fuel pressure to be at 40 psi. When it comes to price, you can expect to pay close to the $600 mark for this. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people consider nitrous to be one of the best bang for your buck modifications when it comes to return on investment. How else can you add over 100 horsepower like this while only spending $600? The flip side of that is that this isn't a consistent horsepower add. But either way, if you want to compare the cost of this kit to your other nitrous options out there, this kit is less expensive. The nitrous outlet kit is a little bit more expensive, but it does offer up to a 200 shot if you're looking for more than a 175. And the other thing that I'll tell you is that you'll need to get a set of spark plugs. You'll need one step colder in order to run the nitrous, just like if you were adding a forced induction to your car. Install-wise, this is a time-consuming install, but it's straightforward and not difficult, as long as you can do some basic wiring. You can expect to spend about a half a day in the garage, and I'm going to call this install a 2 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter. You'll need a handful of different tools and of course wiring equipment so that you can wire this up. I'm going to glaze over the details here just to give you guys an idea since we aren't showing you a full install, but there are step-by-step instructions with the kit. You'll need to decide where to put everything. Mount the nitrous bottle, mount the nitrous delivery line under the car, mount the nitrous management unit, install the nitrous nozzle, and wire everything up per the instructions. Once that's done, you'll need to program the activation switch, install the fuel delivery line, check both fuel and the nitrous pressure lines, and check the fuel quality and ignition timing. Like I said, just a basic overview, but that's what you're looking at install-wise. That's going to cover things for the ZEX wet injected nitrous system for the 2005 to 2010 GT Mustang. You can always check it out more online, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.